Have money invested in Litecoin? Are you going to? Or perhaps it's curiosity that propels you further. Don't worry, whatever your reasons, we're here to give you the latest news to base your opinions on. Hello and welcome again to the place where we bring you the latest news to hit the shelves. And without having to stand in long queues to get your newspaper, we're here to bring the newspaper to you. Let's get started. Litecoin, much like other forms of cryptocurrency, has its roots in social media. But unlike memes, this form of crypto gets its start from Google. Exciting, right? Well, to be precise, an ex-Google employee. But the origins are exciting to know regardless. You've heard of people's person? Well, this currency is investors' currency. Back in 2010, way before Sheep, Doge, or any other meme-based currency, Charlie Lee, the aforementioned ex-Google employee, had an idea. And you know, ideas can change the world, and so did this one. Back in 2010, when Bitcoin was making splashes in the market, this one man had an idea. An idea to make Bitcoin simpler and more lucrative for investors to invest. A lighter and affordable branch of Bitcoin. In fact, the name also borrows script from Bitcoin. Litecoin hit the markets on October 7th, 2011. And today, it stands proudly in the top 10 cryptocurrencies in the world, represented by the acronym LTC, and it's trading at $124. With a market cap of $8,634,952,546, Litecoin is being traded heavily. The all-time high price of the token, $412, was recorded in December of 2017. Imagine being a Litecoin holder at that time. We are down to the quarter of that price, but nothing's set in stone, and we are here to give you a comprehensive list of past prices and what it could mean for the future. So stick around to see what the investors' currency brought to the world and what we can expect. Since Litecoin borrows heavily from Bitcoin, we see the same trends bleeding into Litecoin's market value. In short, whatever happens to Bitcoin also happens to Litecoin. They are from the same tree, just different branches, so that's not surprising. There are no direct correlations, but enough evidence to go for a witch hunt. Even though Litecoin started out with a slower momentum as compared to Bitcoin when it was originally launched, Litecoin remains a clear winner when it comes to consistency. Litecoin is the metaphorical tortoise, while Bitcoin hops on like the hare. But the joke's on the hare, because while it slept or took hits in the market, Litecoin kept up its pace. It's safe to say that investors lost little by the stock market standards when it comes to downtrends. Litecoin is susceptible to trends. Not as much as a tweet tanking your entire stock, but enough that it's a noticeable change. Back in 2017, the price surged to $375 thanks to a mining event hosted by the crypto, right before hitting the all-time high price of $412. Consecutively, a negative event like the lockdown has taken its toll. The price went back down to earth, but so far, Litecoin is doing exceptionally well, with the price hovering in the range of $120 to $132. In the past, ever since its conception, Litecoin had to work hard to gain the investors' trust and fans. A quick look at the statistical data will show you highs that are pointy and peak, and the lows that resemble just as pointy, meaning the lows didn't remain low for long, and the climb was not steady but quick, hitting a high that it didn't before. That's promising when it comes to the stock market. Another hit came in 2017, a very busy year for Litecoin by all accounts. Charlie Lee, the founder of Litecoin, announced that he was selling and donating his shares. The reason cited was accidental manipulation of the market. When every tweet and your online interactions are branded as acting in self-interest, you'll probably do the same. Following one announcement, the price of LTC went through a series of lows, falling down by almost 65%. Naturally, investors panicked and jumped ship in large quantities. Litecoin was introduced to overcome the lagging system of Bitcoin when it comes to transactional performance and the speed of said transactions, so the price rose up again after people realized that the pros outweigh the cons. Cryptocurrencies are still finding their footing, and it'll be a while before they are going to be adopted for mass usage. All that contributes to its value. With only a handful of users using it for payment, Litecoin finds the majority of its patronage from aggressive moneymakers and stockbrokers who sell the stock as soon as it starts to go low. Mass unloading also causes those price fluctuations. In 2021, PayPal announced that they were accepting a bunch of cryptocurrencies and the price of them, including Litecoin, soared up. A mainstream acceptance increases. investment experts are optimistic that the crypto can hit $500 in the near future. Given the past trends, it's not hard to determine what the future will look like. A skillful and experienced player in the market would obviously give you a picture of the prices rising up, because it's not like Charlie Lee can sell his assets twice. Indeed, most of the past events are unlikely to be repeated. It's not new, so we already have a trusting and sturdy base. Charlie Lee is no longer a mitigating factor. It still retains the pros, the faster speed of transactions over other forms of crypto. It had already broken ground in mass adoption. These main three reasons responsible for the lows we've seen in the past are no longer possible. So where does that leave us? For 2022, we can infer from the market value of 2020 and 21. The prices were seeing an upward rise at the end of 2020, and that cried into the beginning of 2021. Since then, the prices managed to stay in a uniform line. The past trend would indicate something similar, with prices gradually rising throughout 2022 until the year end. For the first quarter, the prices can be expected between the range of $191 to $132. Even today, the price falls well in the midst of that range, $124. 2022 is all well and good, but we didn't just come here to give you that one thing that holds you. We're here to give you a complete picture before you start your investment portfolio. Thanks to statistical advancements in software that give you a trend in minutes after you've entered the past data, we can look well into the future. That means we can predict market trends of 2023, 2024, and 2025. For 2023, we can expect a surge. You'll recall that the prices of Litecoin went up in 2017 when the crypto held a mining event. Similar to that, the Litecoin halving event is set to take place in August of 2023. These types of events generate enough hype to herald the change investors want to see in the prices of crypto assets. The price is set to cross $150 by the end of 2022, and following the trend of price hike by the end of the previous year, carrying into the next year, 2023 could very well start from $150 to $247 throughout 2023. Fast forward to 2024, the historical data puts the price of Litecoin at $322 per coin. The recent surge in hype in crypto might bear fruition in 2024. Plus, riding the high of 2023's events, we sure can expect more social media traffic and positive press. All of that contributes to the prices. It all goes according to the data we're seeing. By 2025, Litecoin may be worth $309 to $500, quite a number from the meager price of $124. But that's the figures we're seeing. While it's true it's an ambitious figure and a myriad of factors could change to affect that figure, try to keep in mind that Litecoin has been the most resilient form of crypto to date. It has survived pandemic blues, and if we're betting, we'd probably hedge our bets on this underdog. Though these figures are based on extensive research and put through several of the computing softwares used to predict market trends, one fact is widely accepted. Litecoin is expected to see a definitive rise. The exact figures may vary, but it's a good omen that Litecoin is unanimously expected to hit the $500 mark in the near future. And on that positive note, we bring our Litecoin prediction video to a close. Remember to leave a like and make sure you're subscribed to receive more of the latest news in the world of the stock market.